exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point after we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Demon Deacons offense will have its first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move it all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back from senior night. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Looking deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Lowers those pads. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off-play action on 1st down. Oh, he got loose. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's take a second here and talk Wake Forest. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board and makes the grab down the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires one high and deep. He caught it. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season, on point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense started the season off with a bang.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive.
Wake Forest, 0.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Returner is tackled down at the 15.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Shakes off the defender. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The returner is tackled down at the 43.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on first down. The screen, he can go. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right down the middle. He's got it. Spins away from the defense. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
1st and goal, USC.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Trojans.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. Guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll give it to the back. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time often tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. Ran through the contact. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Got his man in the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quick completion on the out route. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Touchdown USC! Great job by the back on the option.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The give to the back. Shoots his way for more. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robbins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Power football with the run. Gets away from one, he's got space. Step and just dusted the field. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. He can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Wake Forest, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll send the back in motion. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Wants to throw on first down. He's open on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw again. Got his man downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Grab near the marker. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, USC.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
And most people are happy with, several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive line. Take him out to dinner.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's good enough for a
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
2nd down coming up.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
First down for the offense.
Right back to the well. Quick step and go. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojan! And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
And And there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
49, Wake Forest, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle, it's Robbins. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got him. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Makes one man miss. On the move at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this 2nd half.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll open the 2nd half on the ground. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. Fighting off the defender.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yard. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Second down coming up.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Robbins. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Third down.
Sends it back in motion. He's looking to throw on third and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
First and 10.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Isaac. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. First down and 10.
First down for the offense.
Got it behind the line. It's Sexton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Up 3. Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Sexton.
Pass on second down.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Brought down at the 38. Third down coming up.
Looking to throw again. Unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Number 14.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The give to the tailback. Slithers into space. Can't get him to the ground.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. It's Robbins. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. On the ground, it's Burns. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Lining up to add another. blitz the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Iowa State notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Ames is worth its weight in gold to the Cyclones. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air on second down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's late. And he gets it down to the 40-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
1st and goal, USC.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
56, Wake Forest, 14.
The returner will field it and try to do some business.
Returner is tackled down at the 12.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10.
They'll leave it with him. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Leaves it with the back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Coming up.
This is a design run. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. And that one's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Brings up third down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he's got it at the 25. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Gets the back moving. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojan.
It hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long and who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Hawks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a running room. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wake. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
21.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David, the offense. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USC.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So seeing quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Going right to work up top. The quick out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Morton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Robbins. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Robbins. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Number 82.
Dang, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On to attempt the try.
There is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 12 over Jacksonville State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Isaac. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Motion from the wide receiver. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up second down.
Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
There's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they
call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receiver. The Canes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Coming out with it, it's Morton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Hoosiers offense takes the field to start this game off. Got the back over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off.
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year, so you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
On the option. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Hurricane! Oh, that may be in and then stroll it into the end zone for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. Will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of game.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Goes to the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. That's got it. Touchdown, Miami. First points of the day are on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker slipping out of the backfield, throwing the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Duarte. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. And it's caught. Touchdown, Indiana.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the point after is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run the read option to the left to start the drive. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Canes racing to the line in a hurry-up. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit. And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Canes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Penn State.
Hard running there.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking downfield on first down. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down.
Brings up second down.
The short hands, it's Clay. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got the ball in midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again.
It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. We've reached the break and Miami is holding on to the lead. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Fires to the tight end.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and push and coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. Fights off a defender.
That's a risky play call there. 4th and a couple of yards, and you turn around, you hand it to your running back, you say, my guy's a better athlete than any of yours on defense, and he's going to find a way to keep this drive going.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
First and goal, Indiana.
The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, it just keeps moving.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. And the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive game and a positive play for this offense.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys. Break.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Slips a tackle, and the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
The Canes will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Clay. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets away from one, finds room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because the body blow.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Duarte. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. The attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Canes want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Off play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Canes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. He'll start this drive firing. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds his man. It's Clay. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Wants to go up top on first down. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duarte. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw on third. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duarte. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Clay. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
He goes out of bounds.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Gets it to the back. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Powers through the defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah,
and that ball's on the ground behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Indiana! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is getting dominated today. And, you know, the folks in Lawrence deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Clemson. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it and gets a positive gain down the field.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
To the air, it's Sanders. Here comes the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Number 81 calls it in and takes it in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Clay. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet.
The second down pass.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Working the big fella to the corner. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Clay. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Handoff from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice.
Breaks into the open.
Such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
2nd down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Clay. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a decent game there before the defense makes the stop. The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Third down play from the gun. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of neat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
At the 37-yard line. Good enough for
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Clay. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the third quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He'll do it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Trying to do it on the ground. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
First and goal, Indiana.
They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Indiana.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. UCLA is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today. They're up by 27 over Cal. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Turning it on. Rams him with the stiff arm. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Quarterback on the keeper. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
And this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Finds his back in the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Snapped it in the shotgun. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Canes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Indiana, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
At the 36. That's a
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
This is one of the best run defenses in the entire country. They pride themselves on being the most physical unit, and you are seeing that in this game, shutting down this running back.
Makes the catch. It's Clay. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
on the play. It's third down.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They boot it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Timeout, Indiana.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Gives it on the option. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
Indiana.
He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Shoots it to the left. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Number 17.
The Canes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man on the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Tackle is made.
The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Clay. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Duarte. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to swing it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clay. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. We've got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs and the rest of the time.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sidelines, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and now just 1 point away from a tie.
Massive score, now massive decision-making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, that's your decision.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down.
Second down coming up.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's the end of
But guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays. Back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
via the screen. Out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Second down, he'll throw. They've got the screen set up. Breaks the tackle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. It's complete on the right side. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
It's now second and goal.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Indiana! They strike first in overtime.
Indiana.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Indiana 42, Miami 35.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Hurricane! They got the score. Now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. Want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with 1 play to win this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocks it right down the middle. Here in the 2nd overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
2nd down coming up.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking left. He's got it. Touchdown, Miami. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now in the 2nd overtime, you must go for the 2-point conversion. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Got his man on the right. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
Miami 50, Indiana 42.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Makes the grab. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Indiana.
He's looking to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They got 1 score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime. They'll run it. He got it in there, and we are tied again. Is this fun or what? We're headed to triple OT. So here we go, dueling 2-point conversions from this point forward. From the gun, looking for a man. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score Indiana 52, Miami 50.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. They're working that left side. And another answer. We're tied again, and let's keep playing, kids. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that two-point conversion bag really is. They're stopped on the two-point try, and we are still tied.
Score remains tied.
After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. He wants to throw it. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's looking to throw. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
And makes the score Indiana 54, Miami 52.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. They want to throw it. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
And here we go again. Goodness gracious, another tie ball game, another overtime. These teams just going back and forth, answering the call over and over again.
David, I hope you don't have a flight you have to catch after this game, because we are going to be here a while. This is back and forth in overtime. Everybody's converting two-point plays. I don't even want this game to stop.
They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime.
Miami 56, Indiana 54.
Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. Looking for the two-point try. He'll set up to throw. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score Indiana 58, Miami 56.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. Back to pass, it's Sanders. He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game.
The football game that would never end. This has been unbelievable. Both of these teams, somehow, they still have so much in the tank, David. Both teams trading two-point conversions right now.
And just over and over, I gotta have it moments. They're coming up huge, play after play after play. Who's gonna blink, man? Both teams making big plays, both teams continuing this game on to another overtime.
Now this two-point conversion attempt for the win. Looking to throw. It's complete to the right. They can't convert. That short yardage, condensed area, nobody got the 2, and we play on. They'll line up to go for 2. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat.
And makes the score Indiana 60, Miami 58.
So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. looking to throw. Here's the heat. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff? Big feather in the cap, big day for them.